How's it going, guys? Hope everything's going well on this fine Wednesday. Just a quick one on reprogramming your belief system. So how was your belief system created? So it's all to do with your past experiences and early childhood situation that massively influences the way you think about yourself. These experiences tend to form from your core belief system. From the day we are born, our parents, culture, environments heavily influence our thinking and beliefs. It's the system that creates perception, emotional values and habits. They say the first 7 years of life are the most crucial. So me as a kid was always told, don't climb that wall, get down from that tree, don't do this, don't do that. And eventually it stores in your subconscious. Basically the subconscious is like a hard drive. That's where all the information stores. So this could also be in business when you tell your family you want to get into business. And the first reaction is, are you crazy? You'll never be able to do that. Or don't do what you're going to do if you don't get a wage. What happens if you can't pay the bills? And everything's all negative, and that sort of comes into your subconscious. And going on in further life, when you start to make decisions, the first things that come to your mind is them reactive stuff from your parents and friends who sort of talk you out of it. So this cultivates over the years, and like I said, it stores in your subconscious for future decisions down the line. So it has a massive playing factor in making decisions down the line of things that you want to do, but things are preventing you, stuff that's stored in your subconscious. So our mind have two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. It has been found that our subconscious mind is 95% responsible as to how we respond to the external environment. Our conscious mind, which is the driver of logical control, has 5%. That has 5% role in processing the stimuli and deciding how to respond or react. So the subconscious mind is created by our beliefs gained through our life. These beliefs carry emotions, and emotions turn into action. So think of having like two parents. One of them is very successful and the other is not so successful. So how might their beliefs be different? So let's go to the young successful first. So they'll have mindsets like, we're never going to be rich, we're never going to have money, we can't do that, we will start next Monday, sit and watch TV all day, maybe on computer games, moan and complain about everything, play the victim role, why is this happening to me, and basically be quite reactive. Whereas on the other side of the fence, the successful person could be like, right, we want to fail fast and learn from it and move on. Go with the decisions that are going to scare us the most, because that's where you'll learn the most. Learn to be uncomfortable. Everybody wants to sit on the comfort zone, but the growth happens on the outside of the comfort zone. You'll also hear them saying read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, webinars, hold themselves accountable, be proactive. So there's two different balances, two different beliefs, one's successful and one's not successful. So the important thing is, can we reprogram it? So to change our beliefs? And the answer is yes. So they say your core beliefs don't stay in isolation, rather they tend to interact and reinforce each other. A change in one belief will affect the system as a whole. And if it's a core belief, a change can potentially lead for the disruption of the system. So it is scientifically proven that we can change our perception or beliefs. We send totally different messages to our cells and reprogram their expressions. So yes, we can. You can reprogram your pessimistic cells to be more optimistic by adopting positive thinking practices like mindfulness and gratitude. If you want to change your circumstances or improve the situation, you must alter your current perception of reality by changing your belief system. Our belief system has to change in order to change the course of our life. So ways to reprogram the subconscious. So visualization. It's a technique involved focusing on positive mental images in order to achieve a particular goal. It's being able to see it in the mind's eye before it exists in any physical reality. So if you've ever wanted that dream car or dream house, visualize yourself sitting in it, smelling the leather, touching the steering wheel, or if it's the house, visualize yourself in the house, living in it with your family. Or it could be anything else, just visualize it. If you wanted to run the 5 miles, you visualize it running through the finish line. How will it feel and stuff like that. So that's the visualization part of it. And another big one is affirmations. So basically it's an effective way to plant messages into your subconscious. It's one of the most effective ways to change a negative belief. Repetition of an affirmation changes the neural pathways in your brain over time to produce a new belief. For example, I've got it in the back of my journal. If I could show you the back of my journal. So I set my alarm in the mornings and on an evening, and I've got my affirmations that I read every day, morning and night, regardless. So my alarm reminds us of affirmations, and you can make your own affirmations, but it's very important that you stick with them and not do a day here, a day there, and basically you're just overpowering your subconscious and getting it stored into that hard drive that you have as your subconscious. So meditation, it plays a vital role in reprogramming the subconscious mind because it helps to still the mind. In this state, your brain becomes more receptive. It becomes fertile ground for whatever you want to implant into the mind. So a lot of people do meditation. So if your mind's obviously in a certain state, it can take more things in and you're more concentrated on. A lot of you guys might already do meditation. So that's another sort of thing on reprogramming your mind with meditation. So positive self-talk. Perhaps the most powerful influence on your attitude and emotions is what you say to yourself and believe. By effectively managing your self-talk, you can begin to live your life on a higher level and create the life you truly want and deserve. For example, like Floyd Mayweather, when he's training, he'll always have people say, "You're the greatest, I'm the best, you're the best." And it comes into the belief system is there. And you get a lot of other people as well. So if you've got people who say, "I can't do that, I can't do that," your subconscious takes that in and you believe that you can't basically do it. When you're a kid, "I can't fasten my shoelaces," but then you do it. So it never was you can't, it was the fact that you couldn't do it at that time, but you practice and then you've done it. So that's a little bit about the positive self-talk. Gratitude, this is the massive one for me, gratitude, because I'm very grateful for all the small things in my life. We always focus on the things that we haven't got, when the things that we have got we should be grateful for. So the best thing you can do to change your own belief system and feed new info into yourself is just to sit in a chair in the front garden or whatever and be grateful for everything that you have. The sense and feel of gratitude is a powerful force in attracting what you desire and in eliminating what is contrary to your desire. So every morning I put my timer on for 2 minutes and journal what I'm grateful for that day. This could be running hot water, family phone call, the weather, a front garden with lawn, whatever it may be. So right now, like every day, I normally go to my grand's house and I am always cuddling my gran. And I've not been able to do that for a while. So the next time when I do, I'm going to be so grateful for that moment because it's been taken away from me at the moment. So like I said, I think a lot of people take the small things for granted, but when you start appreciating them, you will start finding more things to actually be grateful for. So there's a book by Dr. Bruce Lipton, The Biology of Belief. And you can go on YouTube and there's tons of stuff from Dr. Bruce Lipton on the belief system. Because depending on where you're from, if you're from like in a council state, and like me, myself, being brought up that way, like obviously not business-wise and stuff, but just pretend that you've been brought up on a rich sort of family bringing up, both belief systems are going to be totally different. So the one that you've got now doesn't need to stay there forever. It's just how you're going to turn it around. And there's some tips on how to start doing it. So guys, I hope it was effective. I've been on nearly 9 minutes, which is quite long for me, but I just want to get out some value to you. So hopefully it's been a bit of value for you and hopefully you can start implementing it. So I will speak to you soon and thanks for listening, guys.